Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Scream for Wings here, and I'm here with another video, another story time. And by the title, you can see that I almost died. I almost died by drowning. Little me almost died. So the story begins when I'm about 11 years old. I went to a water park with my family. And I was the youngest one there. If you're the youngest sibling in your family, then you know that your older siblings don't want to be around you because it makes them look quote unquote not cool. Even though they're like 12, 13, so they weren't cool. But I went to the water park and I was having a good time. I was with my mom. I was with, just family, having a good time. Went down some slides, everything like that. Ate some pizza, which was awesome. So after we ate, everybody kind of slowed down. Because when you eat, you get tired. At least I get tired now that I'm old and fat. But yeah, I get tired and, I relax. But little old me, when you're younger, you have more energy than you will ever have for the rest of your life. So everybody kind of slowed down, and my brothers, sisters, and, cousins didn't want to be around me because I was the youngest one. I was the not cool one. So I asked my mom, I was like, hey, can I go to the wave pool? She's like, no, 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 no. And I was like, well, please, please, I know you guys are tired. I'll be, just trying to convince her to let me go. And I eventually convince her, and I go to the wave pool. So at the wave pool, I'm kind of sitting towards the back because I was still kind of scared. I know there was teenagers at the end, right where the fucking thing was, where it pushes the water towards you, and they were going super fucking high in the air. And I was just kind of sitting back, so I was getting hit with the small waves, and it wasn't really barely even moving me any. So I was like, oh, this ain't bad. I mean, this isn't a bad thing. So I went deeper, and waves hit me, and it still wasn't bad. So I kept on going deeper and deeper. So fast forward me going deeper and deeper, that's where the older people were, the guys that are on floaties, those little floaties that you could sit on when you're going down slides. They had that, and you can get in the wave pool with it. And if you were in a floaty, it would probably put you up higher or some shit because, air in that little rubber thing. So I was behind all the adults, right? And there was a line of adults, so I was kind of behind them, and I squeezed through them to get up in front of them, and I did. And I waited because I knew how to swim. I was a good swimmer, but no matter how good of a swimmer you are, it depends on strength. If a shit ton of water's hitting you and you have a small little body, you're not going to be able to fight back against that shit. So when the wave eventually comes, because the waves come in waves, by game standards, they come in waves. They come, you get to take a break, and then it'll come again. So I was all the way up there, right? I couldn't touch the ground. It was a really deep wave pool, really fucking deep. It was weird. And I was up there with where the older people were, and I was sitting up there, and there was no wave, and I like I said, I could swim, but when the wave did come, there would be an alarm that would go woo when the wave was going to happen. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. And the wave comes, everybody goes up, it hits me, I go in the wave. I don't go up, I go in the wave, and I can't breathe. And there was this big, I'm not trying to body, there was this big fat guy in front of me. Big, bald, fat guy, and he was on a floaty, and he came up, and he landed on my head. Landed on my head, knocked the, shit out of me. Didn't knock me out, but, knocked the shit out of me. And he was, on top of me, and I couldn't get up. I couldn't get air, and I was, kicking around, panicking. And what the waves would do, when one wave came, other waves would come behind it, right? It would last about 30, maybe 40 seconds of waves just coming behind waves. So I just kept on getting hit with the waves, and I kept on going deeper and deeper and getting hit by more people. I got kicked in the face, dude. I got hit in the face by grown-ass, adults, little kid. And I kept on getting kicked. I kept on getting hit, and they weren't meaning to do it. Nobody was there to, let's kill that motherfucker right there. It was just you can't do nothing, and I was getting pushed down. I was drowning basically by fat motherfuckers on top of my head. This goes on for a while, and I'm trying to break through the meat of asshole that's on my head, and I can't get through. And I'm swimming, I'm kicking, I'm panicking, right? Heart's racing, and I'm just scared as shit, right? Scared shitless. And then by the grace of the gods, I don't even know what he looked like because I wasn't paying attention, but he grabbed my arm and he pulled me up. When the wave subsided, he pulled me up. He was like, hey, you all right, man? And I said, yeah. And I was panicking, and I was just fucking, scared. And he kind of helped. He was like, here. And then he helped me, and he took me to the wall so I can climb, and took me to the wall so I can kind of shift my way back to surface. like where the, floor was. Because where we were, it was probably like 7 feet deep. It was fucking deep as shit. So we get back, or I get back. Not he doesn't get back, but I get back, and I feel my ear. My ear is like burning, and I feel my ear, and I touch it, and I look at my finger, and my finger has blood on it. So when those big bitches were falling on me, somebody cut my ear with probably like their fingernail or their like toenail, some nasty shit like that. And I just started bawling my eyes out. I was crying. I ran up to my mom. I was like, and she was freaking out because I was bleeding and I was crying, and I was like, I had purple lips, dude. Like all the blood went to my ass. I like, well, you know what I mean. Like all the blood was just gone. Like I was cold. I was fucking, oh man, it was just scary. Like shock almost scary. And the only reason why I'm alive today is because that one guy just pulled me out of the water. I wish I could thank who that was, because if they didn't do that, I probably wouldn't be here telling this stupid-ass story time right now. And, moral of the story, don't go swimming when you're younger by yourself. So if there's anybody watching this video and you're younger, which you're probably not, but if you are, do not go swimming by yourself. It is not a good idea, and you will die. No, but in all seriousness, like, be careful out there. You can die just as easy as you're born. It is so easy to die. Like, if you fuck up, you're gone, all right? So make sure to play life on safe mode and, just kind of think before you do something, because if that person wasn't there, there's a good chance I would be dead. And that water park would probably get sued and my parents would be rich as shit, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but this has been Scream for Wings, and I'm out. If you liked, like the video, subscribe and like it. Like, who are you fucking with right now, dude? Show some love and appreciation. But yeah, check out my new outro, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.